Right, Blighty Boxing with Frank Warren and Queensbury. A little catch up now with Royston Barney-Smith, who, having now turned the ripe old age of 18, this month is ready to turn professional. First of all, I know it's a few days late, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
A very big one. What did you do for your 18th?
I went for a bit of food with the lads and got back into bed and training the next morning.
Really?
Yeah.
So it wasn't a family birthday?
No, it wasn't a family one, it was just a quiet one with the boys and back in training.
Okay, so now you're 18, been waiting a long time for this to come around.
A long time coming, it really has.
How ready are you for these professional ranks?
Well, I've never been more confident or like self-belief in myself for a very long time. Now training with Ben and Barry and that, if it's just sprung on me like leaps and bounds to be honest.
Well, we'll come on to that now. Might as well get into that change of circumstances. First of all, how did it come about? Obviously, when you mentioned Ben, it's Ben Davison and Barry Smith here in Harlow. How did that come about?
Well, I was speaking to him a little bit, and we had a bit of conversation. And he said, I said, can I come down and see what it's like for a couple of weeks? He said, yeah, of course, not a problem. And I said, it would be all right if I trained down here full time. He said, yeah, I'd love to have you here, and it'd be a pleasure.
Now then, where you were with Wayne down in Southampton. You've been there since you was a little tiny little boy. That must have made it a hard sort of. It was hard. A hard wrench, wasn't it?
It was hard, but I love Wayne, and Wayne knows like the reasons why, and I love the man to bits. He's still a good friend and a good family friend. He's a gentleman, Ben. Sorry.
Don't make it easy though, does it?
No.
Was it? Did it tug on your heartstrings a bit making that move?
It was a big move, yeah, because I had to come up and to train here. I have to live here, and I live with the boys in the house, and it was a big commitment of the young age of 17, and now I'm 18 and I can box, but it was definitely worth it, yeah, 100%.
I was just going to say that. I mean, you were 17 at the time. You're getting driven round by your old man. You're being looked after by your ma. There's a little bit of sacrifice in there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a lot, to be honest. It's it is a massive commitment on my behalf and everyone else's, because I'm very close to my family and that it's very hard to emotionally let go, but especially like physically when you see them every day, it's a bit weird. But no, I've grown into a young man now, and I just get on with the job I have to do.
Now then, your lovely mother dotes on her little soldier. Definitely. How did she feel about it?
She wasn't too happy, but she understood the plan we have ahead and the goals we have to achieve, and it just fitted hand in hand. But she just had to just put up with it, to be honest.
I bet your little brother's loving it, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he
plays to himself now, isn't he?
Yeah, he just does his own thing, mooches about.
Now then, tell me how your week works. When you come here, I take it you have weekends at home. How does it work?
So I train from Monday to Friday. I leave Friday afternoons and I come back Sunday night. So I get like a good fresh start on the Monday morning. So I ain't too tired, keep driving up on the Monday. So I train twice a day, 8 AM or 9 AM and 2 PM or 4 PM. That's the times I train.
So what do you do between 11 and 2, sleep? Or?
Yeah. Just go back, eat breakfast, go to sleep, wake back up, train, have a shower, and that's pretty much it.
Now this is the thing that Josh Taylor is doing to prepare for a world title fight.
Oh yeah.
You're doing the same sort of thing as him, with the sacrifice, living away, living in the same house as him, for probably a 4-rounder coming up in March.
Yeah, for sure. It's good for seeing people like Josh and Lee McGregor and Lee Woodard doing what they have to do. They have titles, and I can understand they have family, but they do make big sacrifices, and I understand early that I have to do that to become the best. That's why I like being down here with them and watching them and growing as a person to see what it has to take to be the best.
I mean, they're experienced campaigners working away from home for a camp.
Oh yeah, for
and once Josh's fight's gone, he'll probably sort of home for
Yeah,
a couple of months or whatever. You're doing this full time.
Full time, yeah.
It's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, but I like it because I'm not down here. I'm not growing as a boxer. I'm just probably at home, just chilling, doing the odd runner here and there. But when I'm up here, I'm putting the time in. I'm putting the rounds in. I'm sacrificing. I'm doing everything what a boxer should be doing to be growing to be the best they possibly could be.
You get homesick at all?
A little bit, but that's what FaceTime's for, so it ain't too bad.
Yeah, true. Now then, what has been changed in you as a... I mean, people probably haven't seen you fight, so...
Oh, yeah,
yeah. So we know you're quite a flashy, talented, gifted individual. What's he actually doing to you?
Well, I've still maintained that, and I've slowed down like my feet a little bit, but the angles and everything are still the same. I just pace the rounds a little bit better. I have like high spurts and low spurts, in times where I have to box fast or box slow. I can break up the tempos better. I can also read the rounds better to know how to win them and so forth. But no, he's made me a lot physically stronger. I've been training with the bigger lads and doing a hell of a lot of more like S&C, but not as much as the bulk muscle, just to build you as an actual person, like to make your arm solid and like more robust.
Are you still going to super bantam?
No, super feather.
There's no super feather now.
Super feather, yeah.
You've probably gone up a couple of weights since I last seen you, haven't you?
Yeah, I have actually. But
what is the news on your next move?
I spoke to Frank. He said he's probably going to get me out in the early part of March, and that's what I'm pushing towards ahead. And I'm just waiting for the phone call to get a date now.
How big an occasion is that going to be for you and the family and friends and
it's going to be spontaneous. It's going to be like the best thing since sliced bread, to be honest. It's going to be like a major key part, because that's where it all starts. That's where it all kicks off.
Sort of where the talking stops and the
boxing starts.
You got to walk the walk.
I can talk the talk for sure.
As I say, you've been confident in talking it up all this time to everyone, and now I suppose you've got to sort of show people what I've been doing
and practicing. I'm working on in the gym, and I can't wait to do that.
You did say one thing to me the other week which struck me, and it's that you enjoy the structure of your arrangement. Did you find your previous existence with going from home to Southampton all a little bit ad hoc? Yeah,
it was like, come down this time, so I'd have to quickly jump in the car and just go down and come back again. It wasn't like the way it is here. It's more like regimented, and I like that because when you're like focused, that's your training time, that's your sleeping time. You can get used to your body better because you can like maintain it. You can get used to what foods you have to eat, what energy you have to bring to the table, like with what you have set out for the day. It's a hell of a lot more better.
Originally, I think obviously young boxers have got to build a following.
Oh yeah.
And you were thinking, well, Southampton's an obvious sort of territory for me. Obviously, you've got a home in Petersfield.
Yeah.
You're now working in Harlow all week. Is that going to make it harder to sort of make those connections around with different people?
It shouldn't be, no, because I can honestly get along with everybody. Like I know not a lot of people like that, but I'm a very outgoing person, and I like to speak to people, and I get on well with people. I'm not stuck up or not rude to anybody. I'm a person that all crowds could get used to and like watching.
But when I'm saying that, it's just building up these little local connections.
Oh, the local connections.
Going to meet people for a coffee here and there.
Yeah.
Talking to people about tickets and this, that and the other, delivering them.
Yeah,
you're busy in Harlow, aren't you? Is that going to be another job for your mum?
Yeah, pretty much. Dad and mum, but they don't mind it. They like it, so it's not an issue. They whatever I need, they're always there, and I love them for it to bits. But they're also sort of like letting go now of like the kid and more going on like I'm like an adult now. But no, but if I need them to do it, they will. Yeah, 100%.
Now then, the old man, Royston Senior.
Oh yeah.
He's so invested, bonded in your boxing career. He's pretty much the one that put gloves on you and taught you pretty much what you know today. How's he finding that separation? Because, like I say, he was so invested in it.
Oh yeah, like he was always there. Like he still wants to be continuous there, but we've like breached the gap between that now. With obviously with Ben and that, we've sat down, we had the chat, and he's took a back step, and everything's just gone very smoothly.
How's he finding it?
He's got like a little itch. He's like he wants to be a part, but he's realised he has to let go, and that's the way it is.
That's it, because I mean he was on the bags himself, wasn't he? While you were working.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was working.
Yeah,
wasn't he? So
definitely.
he hasn't got that sort of excuse now.
No,
has he?
no.
Perhaps he'll have to go down the pub or something.
Hopefully.
Right. Anyway, Royston, it's been very good catching up. It's good to see you looking
it's good seeing you,
so
Rich.
content and so well, and so confident. But then you always were.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We look forward to seeing you in March in action, live on BT Sport.
And it'll be great seeing you there.
I will be there. Before we go, just is there any socials or sponsors you want to sort of let people know so they can follow you?
If they could follow my Instagram at Royston Barney.Smith and my Facebook Royston Barney-Smith, would be appreciated. I haven't got sponsors yet.
Only a matter of time.
Only a matter of time.
Royston, thank you.
Thank you very much, Richard, for coming down.